Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 20th, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Yesterday was the primary, and we'll have a bit on that a little bit later, but for now, you can rejoice that your mailbox will get a reprieve of the political crap mailers for about a week. It'll take about that long until they get to the more than 500,000 mail-in ballots, which will be enough to sway many races. All right, let's get into today's news, shall we? Annapolis police are investigating a rape that occurred on Sunday early morning in the Eastport section of Annapolis. A woman said she was raped by two unknown males in the 1100 block of Tyler Avenue. Now, this section of Tyler is what many would call Hilltop. Actually, Hilltop ends at the Tyler intersection, and Tyler continues down through Bay Ridge Avenue into that community there. Now, this rape happened between President Street and Tyler Avenue / Elliott Road. Police do not have any suspects, but they are investigating. An odd robbery in Annapolis, also on Sunday morning at the Westin Hotel. According to police, now follow this if you can, a woman claims that an unknown male stole her purse. She left her room and the purse behind, and the male stole it and refused to allow her to retrieve it, according to police. The loss to the victim was $1,088. One more odd one. This was at the Kohls department store. Police responded to the store on Monday for a theft that took place back on July 9th. That's 9 days. And according to store security, someone came in and stole a part of a jewelry display case and contents, valued at $13,475. How does that happen? How does it go unreported for more than a week that somebody stole a jewelry case out of a department store? The last odd police thing, I promise. On Monday at about 4 a.m., Annapolis police were called to the Annapolis Pharmacy on Giddings Avenue for an intrusion alarm. Police say that suspects rammed a vehicle into the front of the store but were unable to gain entry. However, on Monday, the whole front of the store was boarded up. Now, how does one ram a car into a glass front building and not gain entry? I'll tell you, lots of weird and scary stuff happening here in Annapolis. Some cool stuff happening. The Maryland Renaissance Festival is coming up, and opening weekend is August 27th, but tickets will go on sale August 1st online. It runs weekends through October 23rd, plus Labor Day. All tickets are required to be purchased online, and they have discounted weekends for the first 3 weekends. We did speak with Jules Smith, the GM for the fest, so you want to look for a local business spotlight with him on July 30th, which will be the day before tickets go on sale. Huzzah! And man, I always sound stupid saying that. Hey, a cool pop-up doing some cool things. La Marmarta Gelateria. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. But it's a pop-up gelato shop at the Annapolis Town Center. It is open only 2 days a week, Wednesdays and Thursdays from noon to 8 p.m. in front of True Food Kitchen. The cool things besides the gelato? Like Biddy and Bose, they employ individuals with Down syndrome and other developmental disabilities. Way cool. And here's some silly news, I think. Bankrupt and liquidated, Toys R Us is trying to make a comeback. They're opening small stores within stores at Macy's. Of course, Macy's is not doing too well on their own, and they're busy closing stores left and right. So far, Annapolis has been spared the axe. But within the next few months, expect to see a mini Toys R Us somewhere within Macy's. And I'll tell you, it's been a long time since Macy's ever sold toys. All right, I guess we need to talk elections. First and foremost, the mailed-in and dropped-in ballots, more than 500,000 of them, have not been counted yet and likely will be able to have an impact on several races, including our own county executive race. These ballots will begin to be counted on Thursday, and that will continue until the deadline, which is on the 29th of this month. The election will be certified the week of August 8th. And remember, this was the primary, and it's going to set up the races for the general election, which is on November 8th. All right, so let's see. And I'm only going to talk about the significant races that had challengers. And for governor, it looks like Republican Dan Cox has defeated Republican Kelly Schultz. And on the Democratic side, surprising to me, it looks like Wes Moore is the nominee, with Tom Perez coming in second, and surprisingly, Peter Franchot in third place. For Attorney General, Republican Michael Peroutka, who used to be the county councilman for District 5, will be the Republican nominee for state's Attorney General. And Democrat Anthony Brown defeated Katie O'Malley, and Brown will face Peroutka in November. Now, as for the county executive, this is a very tight race. Republican Jessica Haire is currently holding a slim lead over Herb McMillan. Last time I looked, it was about 800 votes. This is a race where those mailed in and dropped in ballots will make a difference. County Executive Pittman was unopposed in the primary, so we will definitely see him in November facing off against either Jessica Haire or Herb McMillan. And I'll tell you, I am kind of shocked, to be honest, that it seems like the Republicans that are riding on former President Trump's coattails did very well here in Maryland, as opposed to the more centrist ones. But time will tell. Remember, these numbers are all preliminary, and they are several canvases that need to happen, and I suspect that we're not going to have a good idea of winners for many races throughout the state, probably for about a week. Okay, and that's a wrap on the news. Pod news. If you didn't get a chance yesterday, please give the bonus pod we dropped with Lee Rand and listen all about the Annapolis Rotary's annual crab feast. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, it is Jackie Coleman and Maryland Hall. She's the new executive director. And next weekend, it's going to be the Renn Fest, just like I mentioned. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long End Foster Company, and Alpha Engineering. So now you need to hang tight because George from DCMD VA Weather is standing by with your locally forecast weather report. And of course, we have Bridget, also known as Beeper Buzz, with your music news in Annapolis After Dark. All that in a bit, so hang tight.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMD VA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMD VA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMD VA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, July 20th. Plenty of heat and humidity yesterday across the Annapolis region, and today through Sunday will likely only be a bit hotter. Look for highs today in the low to mid 90s, with temps tomorrow jumping up into the mid to maybe upper 90s in spots across Anne Arundel County, with a chance tomorrow for some strong to severe PM storms, to be followed by sun in low to mid 90s Friday, with more sun in mid or upper 90s Saturday and Sunday, with an additional chance for PM showers and storms coming on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMD VA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely be sure to download our DCMD VA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google app stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt.
I keep getting asked, is there a bubble that's about to burst? Thankfully, we don't think so. The market today is much different from the 2009 real estate market. The housing bubble of 2009 was caused by too many people buying homes they simply could not afford. This time around, home buyers have to actually qualify to buy homes and put money down. When the market goes through shifts like they are now, different areas and price points react independently. Now more than ever, it's time to work with someone who's been through the shift before to guide you with solid, proven advice. This is a time where wisdom, proactiveness, and intense marketing make a huge difference. Please give us a call today so we can help you navigate these waters. We promise to educate and guide you with your best interest at heart.
That's another moving moment with Kristi Neidhardt of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, Beeper Buzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. Beeper Buzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, July 20th through Sunday, July 24th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and Beeper Buzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the event and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeperBuzz.com. Streaming today at noon, Kensington Studio Sessions will drop episode 120, Living by Steve Boucher. They will share it on their Kensington Studio Facebook page, and then we will also share it on our Annapolis Streaming Facebook page. Live music for today, Wednesday, Ryan Cozell will be at Middleton Tavern. Tonight, Troll Tribe is at Dark Horse, and you will not want to miss this one. It will be the last chance to see them here as a full band as we have known them for many years. TJ and Amanda are moving, so unless you're up in New England where they do have some shows scheduled to be back together, this will be the last chance to see them perform. Also tonight, Brian Baru is switching it up for a Wednesday. You'll find Dana B up there tonight instead of Larry Lay. Kevin Koa will be at 1771. Acoustic Night hosted by Nate Finn at Knights of Pythias, Friendship Lodge in Edgewater. This week's guest will be his own band, All You Need. Thursday, Get to the Point for Dan Haas. Thursday, Tides and Tunes just keeps bringing in the good ones. This week is Higher Hands. Don't forget the bar opens at 6, and this week's food trucks will be Two Smooth Dudes and one of my favorites, Truck of Deliciousness. You'll have to try one of Chris's grilled cheese sandwiches. Also on Thursday, Barry Prosser and The Ordeal will be at Dark Horse, and Rickshaw Lizard Trio will be at Julep. Weekend music. Friday night, start with Happy Hour at Blackwall Hitch with Dana B. If you're a member of Annapolis Yacht Club, then head over there for Mike Sharp. Alexander Peters will be at John Hopkins House in Gambrills. Jack Schenk will be at Annapolis Market House solo. Friday night concerts return to Goshen Farm in the Cape. This week, Three Jerk Reaction and the Cape Tree. Just a reminder, these events support the historic Goshen Farm and Education Center in Cape St. Clair. And the big news for Friday night, the Middleton Tavern Piano Bar is now opening Friday night starting this week. They have only been open on Saturdays until now, so kicking off this Friday night, Alex Cooper Piano will be upstairs, and downstairs you'll find Moran Trip Band. Saturday, early risers catch Michael K. from Pretty Big Deal at Bread and Butter Kitchen. That location has been the best breakfast view in Eastport for breakfast for years. Fun fact, who was there for the filming of the Pressing Strings video back in 2015? I was, and maybe I'll share that on Thursday on Beeper Buzz as a Throwback Thursday post. It was Harbor Cafe back then, owned by Brandon of Rise Up Coffee. He's no longer in Pressing Strings, but you can find him still drumming with many bands, even recently. He's also working on a new restaurant, DTA. I posted that buzz some time ago, and I will have more for you soon. So watch Beeper Buzz tomorrow for that Throwback Thursday post. Also on Saturday, the Tommy McGee Band will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. And there will be live music at Crooked Crab in Odenton Saturday with Latin Blues Funk. Tim Atkinson will be at John Hopkins House in Gambrills. Three of a Kind will be at Ramshead Roadhouse. Sunday, Larry Lay fans will not have to go all week without him. He'll be singing along with his piano at Stan and Joe's Riverside. Sunday Fun Day, brunch and music. Every week there is jazz brunch at Blackwall Hitch in Annapolis, and this week is Jazz Perpetrators. And every week there's bluegrass brunch at Sullivan's Cove in Severna Park with Annapolis Bluegrass. Sunday is also National Tequila Day, so head to Caliente Grill on the Forest Drive corridor for a mariachi band and great deals. The Slip Hippies will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville Sunday, and PJ and Neil will be at Stan and Joe's Riverside. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites annapolisstreaming.com and beeperbuzz.com, spelled BEEPRBUZZ. Music is out there. Let's get it. I'll see you out there.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Hopefully you've come to know and trust this voice when it comes to solar. Many of you out there have already decided you will go solar, but you just haven't decided when. Here's 2 reasons why the timing is urgent. First, the federal tax credit for solar drops from 26 to 22% on December 31st of this year. If you don't commit this summer, you could miss out on 4% of the savings on your solar project. Second, solar locks out today's roaring energy inflation. National electricity costs have jumped 12% in just the last 12 months. You've only got a few months left to sign up to ensure you get installed in 2022 for the full 26% tax credit. If you know solar energy is in your future, now is the time. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.